The markets are on fire, money's moving, momentum's building, and the headlines are harder than a short squeeze in August. Ethereum just ripped past 4,000 for the first time since December, and Bitcoin is holding its ground. Tech stocks are blasting to record highs, and even as gold is spiking, this is where we connect the dots. Crypto and stocks and the big money moves that could reshape your wallet happening right now, live and unfiltered. What's going on, everybody? My name is George, and this is Future Focus Finance. We talk about investing on this channel, and today we're going to talk about the biggest headlines. We're going to focus specifically on Ethereum, but we're going to try to get to a little bit of everything. If this is the first time to the channel, thank you. If not, hey, if you've been here before, welcome back. But with all that said, I don't want to waste your time, so let's get right into it. Today, the Dow currently at what time is it? It's 3:38 p.m. Today's Friday. It's closed. The market closes today. Uh, but so we're about 20 minutes from market close, and the Dow is currently about 0.47 up. The S&P 500 is up 0.73. The Nasdaq is up 0.88. We have the VIX that is down 7.6%, which is a big move for the VIX. Gold is down and oil is down. Let's talk about some cryptocurrency. So this is a strange move today. We have Ethereum that's up 4.22%, but Bitcoin is actually down 0.78%. So all the alternative coins, they're all down compared to Bitcoin. I wonder why that is. We could get into that. XRP is up 5.79%. Solana is up. Dogecoin and channel favorite Cardano is up. We're at 3.4%. Let's look at some stock market news. So the stock market, we currently have companies like Apple that's up today. I bought some Apple this morning at the open, about $3,000 worth. Open Door is up 5% right now. We got a lot of things going. We got Trade Desk is down, Warner Brothers is down, Microchip. Let's look at the Dow. Apple Incorporated is up. It's leading the Dow actually today. We all saw that news that happened with Donald Trump and the CEO of Apple Inc. 2 nights ago. Since then, the company has been performing. The reason I purchased some today was they are really down. Like if we come and take a look at their performance, you guys can see that. Let's do 1 year. So, unlike the other Mag 7 stocks, Apple is actually way off of its highs, about 10% still down from its highs, whereas a lot of these other Max 7 companies have hit their all-time highs and continue to go up. This one has kind of underperformed, and it's been kind of because of what's been going on with AI, and they haven't really made a lot of progress or talked about AI. Their latest phone that came out recently was supposed to have AI features on it. It wasn't what everybody thought. They talked about this Apple Intelligence thing, and it kind of hit the floor dead. A lot of people are kind of dissatisfied with what Apple is doing. So, what can we take it from there? So, now they have a lot of money in the bank. Like they have a lot of money that they can go out and buy an AI company. They don't have to start it from scratch. And that's what I think they're going to do. I think they're not going to try to recreate the wheel. They're going to go buy a company like Perplexity or even OpenAI, and leverage everything that they have in cash and start using that. Let's talk about some Ethereum. So Ethereum soars above 4,000 for the first time since December. The world's number 2 crypto may hit a record high. Here's what's driving it this summer. Ether is proving to be a prime beneficiary of a series of positive regulatory developments for the crypto industry this summer, leading bulls to set their sights on a challenge of the cryptocurrency's record high. Despite a modest pullback on Friday, Ether's strong outperformance relative to Bitcoin over the past month has highlighted growing investor enthusiasm. And there's a lot of things that we could get into. I actually pulled up the chart of what Ethereum is doing right now. I went ahead and laid out some lines of support and resistance in the near term. This right here that we're looking at is a 1-year chart of Ethereum. All right. So if you look at Ethereum, it hasn't hit the all-time high yet, but it is getting really close. There's not that much resistance right here. It hasn't even hit the resistance yet. So there's still a little bit of room for the upside. If we could break this 4,097 level, 4,100 level, then I could see us going back to some older highs. Right here, the all-time high of 4,858. But there's nothing stopping us on the upside. That's the positive. I don't know if you guys have heard lately, but we have treasuries that are being built on the back of Ethereum. So let me rewind a little bit. You had a company like MicroStrategy. Michael Saylor is the CEO of that company. They pivoted a few years ago and went full in on Bitcoin, and they became what is called or known as a Bitcoin treasury. Now, what has that led to? A lot of other companies have done the same exact thing. So what is happening now is a lot of people have felt and they're feeling like they missed out on be creating a treasury for Bitcoin since the big dogs are already in there. So what's the next best thing? Let's go and look at what the second biggest cryptocurrency by market cap is, and that currently is Ethereum. So a lot of people are starting to start their own Ethereum treasuries. Tom Lee, he's a pretty famous analyst. He just became the CEO of one of these companies, and they're trying to become the largest treasury for Ethereum. I'm like looking forward. This is going to happen where people are going to feel like they missed the boat on Ethereum. And this is where you need to put your investor hat on and try to analyze and think about which is going to be the next one that the people that feel like they missed out on Bitcoin and on Ethereum end up moving towards. Is it going to be Solana? Is it going to be XRP? Is it going to be Cardano? Is it going to be one of the other ones that maybe hasn't even been created yet? Or, one of these ones like Dogecoin that used to be a fan favorite where they try to bring that back up, Shiba Inu, a lot of these other coins, some that people aren't even really talking about right now. So this is where you do your due diligence and you try to figure out and get ahead of the game and figure out what the next move is going to be. However, I still think Ethereum has a long way to go because Ethereum is being bought now at the institutional levels, and that creates maybe not a lot of momentum, but it does create a floor, and this will keep, hopefully, like no promises here, but this would hopefully keep the stocks from these cryptocurrencies from falling down as fast as they've done in the past, where they've fallen down 50% in the matter of a few weeks or a few days. Hopefully this new development will stop this from happening. All right, if you stayed this far, thank you so much. I'm not gonna trying to keep you guys forever. I'm trying to make these videos. I'm trying to get back on this. If you guys start hopping on, we can start doing live Q&As. I love this. I love finance. I'm currently working on my bachelor's degree, 4 classes away from my degree in finance. And I'm excited to bring you guys high level work, high level information. Give you, if you guys want to see my portfolio reveals, I'm down to do that for you guys. I want to know what you guys want. But thank you for watching. As always, invest in me and press that like button. Invest in yourself and smash that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. Until next time.